Okay, welcome everyone, and Mahalakshmi ma'am wants to start with a prayer. Let's start that, and I will then introduce her. Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
Let's join your palms together at your heart center. Close your eyes. Exhale completely. Have a deep inhalation and complete exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. Have a deep inhalation and try to chant Sahana Vavatu. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly rub your palms. Keep it on your face. Rub your face. Open your palms and look into your palms. Sandhya Karadarshanam. Hi, good evening all. If you all can open your videos, I feel more happy because I'll feel like I am talking to you, not to the system. Please, with my pleasure.
So, okay, welcome to this session on Beat That Acidity, and we have with us Miss Konda Mahalakshmi, who's a yoga expert. I'll just say a few words about her, so yoga has been a part of her life for over 10 years. In her classes, she loves to combine creative sequencing, a spirit of playfulness, and a dose of inspiration to help people deepen their practice. She seeks to help others thrive to live by nurturing body, mind, and soul with yoga. Ma'am, it's a pleasure to have you with us, and
Thank
I'm
you.
handing over the session to you to take it forward. Hope I am feeling a little acidic today, so hopefully after this session, I'll take your remedies and get it resolved. Yeah.
Definitely,
All
Paniel.
right.
You'll be all right. Definitely.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am. Over to you.
I wanted to have 2 minutes or 5 minutes of interaction between us, so it will be more interesting then, right? Let me have what are all the symptoms that you are feeling, as you are telling acidic, what you felt today, first from
For
our Paniel itself.
for me, I have not slept well last night. So again, in the daytime after eating, I slept now and then. So now that there's a burning sensation in
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 this part. Yes, in my chest, that area. Yes.
okay, and then you didn't do anything for that.
No, I had to attend the session.
Only after that only you'll do anything, right?
Yes.
That's great. And anything anybody else, please convey. I've been listening to my students, no? Even today afternoon, I was listening from Saint Mariton. 10 years old boy is saying, no, mama, burning, burning, burning. 10 years old boy. What does it mean?
No, actually, I have a question. That was the first time experience I ever had, like last week. I had a pineapple in the evening, and then I had two idlis. After that, I don't know what happened. Like a whole night, I was unable to sleep due to my stomach pain.
Mm-hmm.
So, my sister-in-law is a doctor. I inquired her what has happened, and she told acidity. Yeah,
Okay.
what idli means acidity, pineapple acidity. They tell healthy food. What is this? So I was in confusion actually.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, fine. I'll clarify definitely your question.
Thank you.
Any else? actually to say, yes, acidity is nothing but acid reflux that are excessively burning in our stomach layers and which are hitting upward direction into our throat. Someone will feel in the chest, someone will feel in the center of their esophagus, and or else in the stomach itself. Every person is having different symptoms, isn't it? So in fact, to say why it comes, because of various reasons that we are going across in a whole day, especially as our friend has shared now. In the evening, she had pineapple, and then immediately, how much gap you had? Can you share me the time gap between the pineapple and your idli time?
Maybe 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah, fine. And second thing, the time gaps as well as the types of foods that we are taking. These are all things are very, very important, because of which the acid secretions are becoming more and more in our body, and which is making our more and more disturbed the whole time, whole day, in fact, to say, isn't it? So why exactly it happens? First of all, we have to know the approach towards the situations, know how you receive the situations. That also makes sense in acid secretions. Okay, so if you want to have no proper level of acid secretion, definitely the way that you think towards the various aspects, that is also very, very important, as the shastra says, adija vyadihi, which means, which starts, adihi means which starts in the mind mental level and implants into our vyadihi, diseased form in the physical body. So where exactly it started? It's from our thought process. Okay, even not only the food timings, not only the food that you are, type of food that you are consuming, as well as the situations how you are reacting with. Okay, all these are the major causes for our acid reflux. So if you want to make a balance, definitely, and water. How many of you are having proper quantity of water? If I say, raise your hand, I'll say everyone will be thumbs down. I think correct. Am I correct? Yes. Because no one are calculated towards the water, because water is not showing us, you are thirsty. No, you are not feeling, because I'm busy. I'm busy with my whole day works, with kids, with office, various aspects, isn't it? So if that is the case, that where is the situation started, bija has started from there itself. You are unaware of your water, unaware of your food timings, huh? And all of you are in video off mode. So I want your thumbs up or hand raise for this question. No, how many of you have your food on time in a week? Just I'll give it a 10-second time. No, I want thumbs up or thumbs down or raise up hands. Yes, very good. See, almost maximum thumbs are down only. No. Yes, the answers are no. No one is conscious about our meal time. If you just recall your ancestors, your grannies and grandpas, who are having more punctuality towards their meal, if I am not wrong, isn't it? They were more punctual. My grandfather is more punctual towards their lunch and dinner timings. No, even a single 10 minutes of time, they can't wait. Isn't it? So why is not happening for us? Because we are not focused for our meal time. We are not focused for our sleep time. We are not focused for our water time. Major reasons are these three. As Paniel has shared, night he doesn't had proper sleep. And if that is the case, he could not focus for management of that. If he could have managed that part, he don't feel any sort of acid reflux. Isn't? So if that is the case, where we have to focus now. Timely water, timely meal, timely sleep. Very, very important. Very, very important. If you want to just mismatch, what to do? Yes, we can mismatch. How? If your meal time is postponing, that you are coming to know that my meal is not happening on time, then what to do? On that particular time, you can replace with fluids or some fruits, and you can postpone your meal for half an hour or 1 hour afterwards. That is the first simple technique that you can manage your first stage of yes. And second thing, how you are having meal time, if it is postponed, that's okay. If it is water itself postponed, then no one can save us. Even God cannot. You may pray after 1 hour, once the burning started, hey Deva, no use. God cannot help you. Please focus for your water first. Okay? If you are on fast even, you are not consuming on time your meal, it's okay. Try to have that early water, buttermilks, Loki ka juice, dhania ka kada, such type of things when you are taking hourly once, definitely you are going to manage your acids. And once you are woke up from the morning and you started rushing into your work and you are not at all focusing. Have you observed? After 2 hours, you will start, blah, 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 and any of the things. If I'm not wrong. Once you take proper quantity of water and do your work and see the difference. So main focus here is your water and your meal. And timely sleep is the ultimate target of our life, because if we are not sleeping on time, you will not get proper sleep. One day you'll sleep at 1 o'clock, one day you'll sleep at 10 o'clock, the other day 12 o'clock. Obviously, your subconscious mind will not receive that. At what time exactly you are going to sleep. So because of that confusion state that you are creating for your bio clock, what happens? Obviously, the bija for the all imbalances, ailments starts from there. Clear? And as I told you, the situation, receiving the situations in such a way, like, what happens? You have not taken water properly and you started working for something. Once someone has or someone was not doing any task properly, what will happen? You will start taking tension over that topic and you will start shouting, isn't it? Exactly this. Where is the mistake? In our mental condition, because of lack of water. You didn't give. So because of that tension, what will happen? Your talk comes like a flow. And there this bee starts angry. All of us know, right? Tana kopame tana shatru. In Telugu, one phrase is there, means if you are angry, which will kill you first, afterwards others. So the receiving is very, very important, where we are misleaded. That comes because of the excess tension. If you want to again manage your tension, is there any technique? Yes. That is only with your pranayama or meditation practices. Nothing else. No one has taught us, isn't it? Is there anybody taught us how to manage your emotional balance? In our whole life, if I am not wrong, yes, nobody has taught us. So, but yoga teaches you that. Okay, these are all the main things that we are just going to conclude, on behalf of acidity and all. Yes, there are so many techniques through yoga. Asanas are there with which you are going to just excrete the excess gases that are forming in your stomach layers. In order to remove weekly basis, also you can have adapt certain kriyas such as Gomana Dauti, through which you are going to cleanse your stomach layers naturally, with your efforts. Now it is like just like management. Every one of us, we are using vehicles, right? Two-wheelers, four-wheelers. Do we go for maintaining that frequently? At least 3 months once. What about this vehicle? Are we doing any maintenance for this? Not at all, correct? So see that maintenance. Are we giving proper maintaining this body? But we are all expecting, I want to live 100 years. If I am not wrong, isn't it? Healthily, happily, at least. If not 100 years, how long we are living? We should be healthy and happy, correct? For that, first tip is your do's. Whatever you are doing, that is what you are becoming, right? So these are all main points that I wanted to, just put on for you regarding acidity. Yes, you can manage without tablets. Please, please, please don't depend on your tablets. Tablet is not solution for your health. There is a sloka in Ayurveda Shastra, Sharire Jarjari Bhute Vyadigraste Kale Bhare Aushadam Jahnavi Toyam Vaidyo Narayano Hari. This 4 lines explains that from the day one when we get birth, from that day till the death, the Sharira is changing its phases towards the death only, nothing else, no reverse track, only towards the death. If that is the case, who is the healer and what is the medicine? The Shastra is explaining us Aushadam Jahnavi Toyam. That means Jahnavi, Jahnu Maharshi's daughter, Ganga. That means water. Water is your medicine. And who is the healer? Who is the treater? You may be in ICU, but can the experts make you live? Obviously not. Vaidyo Narayano Hari. The sloka explains us, the only Narayana is the one person who makes you, to allow you to live. But we are depending on all these sorts of things which are made by man, isn't it? So be cautious. This is the first stage of your all severe health problems like migraine. Have you heard migraine? So many people are complaining migraine, migraine, migraine because they have neglected so many years. They didn't respect their body. See, yes, I'm getting the messages, yes. Not only migraine, there are so many issues which are all developing from the acidic level, isn't it? Yeah. Over to you, Paniel. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Just wanted to know, like, okay, now, yes, I understand that. Yes. See, two things I wanted to tell. One is, we know that water is important. We've been hearing this since like so many years. Any conference
Years.
you go, anywhere you go, people tell us, yes, water, food on time, and all that. One thing is, we need strong willpower to get into that track. Yeah. Second thing
That
is,
comes only with the sadhana. That
okay.
comes only with the sadhana. Yes, you are, my students are here with you. Just if you listen to them, you will come to know, yes, how important is sadhana. No? After getting into this pool, then only you will realize that happiness, real happiness.
Okay.
Yeah,
So can you
please.
give us some tips? Like, for example, I said I have acidity now.
Yes.
So for
Now,
us, the
if instantly,
immediate
instantly
relief
you
is
want.
Digene or
No, no,
Gelusil.
no,
No,
definitely
I'm saying
no.
what is in my mind. So we want you to
Yeah.
give us something for immediate
Yeah,
relief,
sure,
some food
sure.
or something.
Immediate release. First, you can take dhania kashaya. Dhania, you might have heard dhania, coriander seeds, right? Coriander seeds kashaya you can consume either in lukewarm or normal room temperature is also best. And ajwain, you might have heard the name of spices, right? Ajwain, that also you can consume directly. After 10-20 minutes, you can take water. That is the second remedy, or else you can make again with the kashaya form. Now, 1 spoon of ajwain with almost 1 full glass of water. Boil it properly for 10 minutes and consume it. That is the best remedies for in intake form. If you want really enjoy the good health with your yogic practices without any outcomes, the pranayamas such as Sitali and Sitkari are the best remedies. And when compared to asanas part, there are Pavanamuktasana, Supta, Kapotasana. These are all very, very helpful for your excess acid secretion, excretion. Okay. Yes. Any more doubts, questions?
So how this dhania, what did you say? Dhania kashaya,
Kada kashaya.
kada. So we
Yes.
just boil the dhania seeds in water and drink.
Yes. Yes. You can drink. Yeah.
Becky, Suni.
Immediate relief. That one you can do. Yes. And
Some people say you can drink cold milk or eat ice cream. Is that true?
this is Pavana Vayu Mudra. See, this is Vayu Mudra. You can adapt this Vayu Mudra and you can release the excess of acid that is secreted.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I was
Anything
saying
else?
some people said that you should have cold milk or ice cream for acidity. Is that true? No?
No, sir.
No.
No,
Okay.
actually, milk itself is a acidic product. Usually, curd milk and buttermilks are best. Instead of milk, you can go for buttermilk with elaichi powder. Which makes actually coolant. Even if you ask any woman, they will say the tattva of the elaichi. It's coolant. Already this acid burning. Instead of making the acidic product into your body, again it makes in order to digest your milk itself, again the stomach has to release the acids. So best option is to make first suppress that acids which are already secreted more, right, in the chest region.
Actually, my one relative nearby my hometown, she is suffering from stomach ulcer.
Mm.
The doctor told her that you have a stomach ulcer, and actually, all the food, whatever she takes, light food she takes, then she was not able to digest it, and then every After some checkups, the doctor told that you have stomach ulcer, then prescribed some medicine. And I want to know what is a stomach ulcer and what are the remedies for this disease.
Definitely, Jaya. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was telling you, no? When you are not maintaining this vehicle, what will happen? The ailment starts from the acidic level and it spreads into your all parts of our body and gives the very big issues, like how exactly the Jaya was asking for. Stomach ulcers are due to the same reason why she or he could not maintain proper stomach health. That is, she might have not focused for water, and actually the stomach ulcer is nothing but the stomach layers releases acids according to the time. From sunrise to sunset, the acid secretions will be properly secreted at that to into a prompt level. 3/4 of your stomach only fills with the stomach acids. Once you are filled with 3/4 of your stomach, you will feel that hungriness. If I am not wrong, you will feel hungry all the time, all the day, right? But you will feel some of the times in a day, especially 2 3 times, especially if you focus that times, that is the time where your acid secretions in your stomach is full, ready to digest your meal. That is the time where you should give importance to feed your stomach. If you have not given that, no, what will happen? You may give after 1 hour. See, if you are starting rice cooking, suppose, right? You have kept water for boiling. Water has boiled. 10 minutes is water boiling time. Okay, it boiled for half an hour. Then you are starting putting rice into the boiling water. What exactly happens? First, your hands will burn because of excess boiling of steams of the water, correct? The same thing is happening in your chest. Because you have not given a time, what happened? The secretions are bubbling in your stomach layers, and ultimately it's showing in the form of, yes, even the ulcers is because of that only. And as I told you, woman kriya is the one which in yoga sadhakas will be practicing frequently, with which they will manage their digestive juices.
Ma'am, then what are the recovery process from this?
First thing, frequently she should do that woman kriya, okay, and consuming proper timely water. First one, when you have to take water at the time of meal. Yes or
No,
no?
no.
How many know? At the time of meal, Seema, Manasri, Rajesh, at the time of meal, yes or no? Only 5 6 thumbs are showing up. What about remaining thumbs? Not exactly at the time of meal. Yes, good. Many thumbs are showing down. Very good, superb. You are aware of it. And when to take? Just before, at least 20 minutes prior to your meal. 1 glass at least. Then at the time of meal or just before, after the meal, you should never consume water more than 1 or 2 sips. 1 or 2 sips is okay, not too much. If you are taking too much, what will happen again? It causes the indigestion. The food gets fermented in your tummy, releases excess unwanted gases. Again, after meal, you have to take 1 hour after only. Then what happens? The whatever the food that you have sent, that has digested in the stomach layers, sterilized properly, and it has to be absorbed into your blood. For that, the transport medium is water. So if you give water that after 1 hour, you can easily digest and properly distribute your energy to your all cells of your body, isn't it? So this is the first one. First, she can do certain pranayamas and as well as the water. If she maintains, no, definitely she can recover easily. Without practices, definitely your efforts will be like will not be 100%. That I can say with granted, no.
Yes, Paniel,
Hello.
I have a question. See, ma'am, everybody says the metabolism, like for each and every individual, is different, right? I mean, when we compare the kids and elders,
Hmm.
right? So, I mean, intake of water, what you are saying, does it apply for the kids also the same way, or it differs?
Madhura ma'am, actually for kids, in fact, adults will take 3 hours minimum for absorbing our food into our blood. But for the kids' sake, for their every 2 hours, their digestion will get finishes and they are ready to eat and digest the next meal or food, whatever you are giving. So if that is the case, they can consume after 45 minutes onwards. Yes, I will just simply say in the first hour, if the kid is having her meal, in the next period, before starting the next period, she can consume the 1 glass of water.
How
That
many
will be
liters of
the
water do they require in a day?
according to the weight of the body and height of the body. Even every person requires no different quantity of water. In fact, to say no, if the body weight is very less and if their activities are high, that in that case also they need much water. From 15 years old kids, everyone needs minimal amount of 3 to 3.5 liters of water, minimal. Okay, if their body weight is more and more than their actual weight, definitely they require more quantity of water. If you are just, I wanted to tell you, if you want to be ideal, like every 20 kgs of your weight needs at least 1 liter of water per day.
Yeah, that was a question I had. Any calculation to just
Yeah, every 20 kgs of weight, you need at least minimum 1 liter of water. If that is the case from 1 year kid, 1.5 year kid, you need to give at least 1 liter of water. No, whether you are in Poland or you are in Ireland, you are in Arctic or Antarctic, it doesn't matter, because you are a human, your metabolism has to function with the water. The transport medium is nothing else, only water, correct? We all know, right? 70% of our body is containing water itself, right? Obviously, if that is the case, you have to manage whatever the outputs are going, that should be fulfilled at least in the form of excretion, urination, sweating, and in the form of breathing. Some amount of water will be evaporating from your body, isn't it?
Okay, thank you, sir. Actually, can I speak in Hindi, ma'am?
Yeah, no problem.
ओके एक्चुअली मिल्क के बारे में बात हुई थी तो थोड़ा सा मेरा कंफ्यूजन रहता है हमेशा से, वही मैं क्लियर करना चाहते थे कि जो मिल्क आता है हमारे घर में वो पैक्ड वाला आता है, जैसे मदर डेयरी का होता है ना पूरे जगह पे, हमारे यहाँ सुधा का आता है तो वो हमारा पैक्ड होता है। तो क्या उसको बॉयल करके लेना चाहिए या बिना बॉयल किए भी खुद भी या अपने बच्चे को दे सकते हैं, या टेट्रा पैक आता है? कई तरह के आज के मार्केट में वैरायटी आ चुके हैं। तो मिल्क से क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है, गैस से रिलेटेड या बॉयल करके या बिना बॉयल किया हुआ, डिफरेंसेस क्या है सारे तरह के मिल्क में, ये सारा कुछ जानना था मुझको।
यस। सो मिल्क के बारे में बोलेंगे तो और एक सेशन कंडक्ट करना पड़ेगा पैनियल को। Yes, what happens, milk is a very big topic because no, it's nowadays we can't even guess which milk is proper, isn't it? Everything is getting processed and then only coming to our home, right? So obviously, if not milk packet, what is the other option? We should just think over them and we should adapt all those techniques once in a while, not for permanent, nothing is permanent, isn't it? Even if you heard rice that if you are eating rice or chapati, whatever rotis you are eating for 10 days, if you heard from the ancient system, the 11th day Ekadashi was being celebrated as Upavasa. If I'm not wrong, what is that? Upavasa means fasting with that. No, you should not touch the rice or chapati. What does it mean? It becoming excess in your body. Let us stabilize it, not to go beyond the limit. So if that is the case, even for the milk, throughout the year, the same thing is happening with us, right? If you go into Ayurveda, it states, like even certain months, you should not even take the milk and milk products. But nowadays, we are unaware of all those things, right? So please, you just adapt particular to your body system how it is functioning. If you are feeling improper digestion after drinking at particular time, you should make a note of it, and you should avoid the next time. You should observe next 2-3 times. And in additives also, if you compare all the things that we are getting is packed, Horlicks, Boost, Bonvita, every product, is consuming some or the other, uh, flavoring agents, chemicals like, which cannot be, given to the system all the time.
Hmm.
Try to depend on the natural things like even sont अपन लेते हैं, sont milk that is easily digestible, इलायची, turmeric wala milk. But nowadays no one consumes that. Even kids hate because we have been trained up like that way, isn't it? So if that is the case, please have a focus on your milk and milk products also when you are consuming. That proper timely consuming proper food is also very, very important. If you are consuming curds in the night, milks in the morning, that is also a very big mistake. Again, the same way as one of our participant was declaring, like, pineapple, after that, idli, how it has been affected her in the whole night, why it happens, because the acidic nature tendency foods, if you are consuming more and more, definitely it goes beyond the limit and makes the system to suffer a lot. घी और दूध ले सकते हैं, मिश्री और दूध ले सकते हैं, not the white products like white sugar, white salts, always which we are dependent on, right?
So I'll just wrap up a few things. One is for acidity. You said, for immediate relief, dhania seeds water. Then ajwain, you can consume it directly. That is what you are saying. And then one more information that I got was, for every 20 kgs of your body weight, you need 1 liter of water.
Minimum.
That is, yes, minimum 1 liter of water, and better to stay away from milk. That's what that are the few things that I was able to capture in this talk of yours, ma'am. Thank you very much. So once again, thank you, everyone. Ma'am, Mahalakshmi ma'am, last few words from you, and then we'll close the session.
Please manage your water timings, and then you can enjoy your great health. Thank you for giving this opportunity, Paniel.
Great, ma'am. Thank you. It was a pleasure having you with us. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Drink water well, and have a nice night. Good night.